Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your review of the final day of the Premier League season as we've just wrapped up the live watch along where we went through everything as it all happened. What a day, what a day. As a football fan, wow, that final day was monstrous. Up and down like a yo-yo for 90 minutes. No one knew what was happening. And as you can tell by the scores on the screen, who on earth would have predicted that? Who would have predicted that? I mean, it would have been a lot of people probably predicting Man City will win the league. But not like this. They were 2-0 down. 2-0 down. Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa with Coutinho scoring that second goal. You thought it was done. I thought it was done. I was like, there's no way City are scoring 3. And I said that on the watch along. Well, lo and behold... They've scored 3. Unbelievable scenes, proper Aguero vibes. If you did watch the Manchester City game, but what a day overall! What a day! We've had Manchester City win 3-2 in late fashion and in crazy fashion after being 2-0 down. We've had Liverpool win 3-1 on the day, despite it going really, really late. They went 1-0 down and then eventually managed to get the equaliser, but then they left it very, very late in order to get the second and then eventually the third goals, but that was out of their control to that point because Man City had already come back. Chelsea beating Watford 2-1 on the day. Very, very flat game, let's be honest. But Kennedy making an appearance and done very well before he came off with a little injury. Barkley scoring the winner for Chelsea in order to end the season for them. Spurs and Arsenal basically outdoing each other today. And it just meant that whoever scored, the other team had to score. And then if the other team scored, that team had to score. And it just kept going back and forth like that between Arsenal and Spurs. Every time someone got a goal, the other team would get another one. And it's finished 5-0 and 5-1 respectively. So it does seem like, well... For the Golden Boot, Mo Salah and Son are now tied on 23. So I don't know if that's going to be split or if there's a certain criteria that means one person gets it. I'm not entirely sure who got there first. I don't know. If that's the case, Son will get it. But if it's split, then cut the boot in half and someone can have the heel and someone can have the toes. That's basically that's my solution anyway. Cut the trophy in half and send half to each person. But let's go through the events, especially for the title day. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes. We'll start off from the bottom and then we'll work our way up. So if we start off at the bottom, the battle for relegation was between Burnley and Leeds. And in the end, Leeds managed to get themselves the result. But at one point, it didn't exactly look like that. Burnley, who went 1-0 down, courtesy of a Callum Wilson penalty for Newcastle. Later on went 2-0 down. Leeds went 1-0 up with a penalty from Rafinha. So penalties galore. But... soon after Leeds had let a goal in, Brentford equalised Sergi Canos with the goal in the 78th minute, meaning that Burnley just had to get a result. Or if Brentford were to score one more, Leeds would go down and get relegated. Leeds ended up getting that winner in the dying minutes of the game. Jack Harrison, minute 94, getting the goal for Leeds. And Burnley, despite getting one back in the 69th minute with Cornet, and making it 2-1. Newcastle had already been winning that game. Newcastle went on to win that game. So regardless of what would have happened, even if Leeds had remained as a draw, Burnley would still be going down. So as that is now, Premier League season's over. Burnley have been relegated. And I have to be honest here, from a neutral perspective that follows Burnley from a very, very long outsider perspective. You sacked Sean Dyche and now you've gone down. You know, I mean, when Sean Dyche was here, Burnley weren't getting relegated. But now you've sacked him, you've gone down. I'm just saying that anyway. Maybe it wasn't down to that. But with Sean Dyche, you probably think that he would manage to scrape it and finish 17th or 16th, something. But Leeds have managed to survive, so congrats to Leeds for remaining in the Premier League. We move into the Europa League spot because that was going up and down too. West Ham, Man United. West Ham away at Brighton, Man United away at Palace. Man United going down 1-0 to Palace very, very quickly. Goal from Wilfried Zaha after minute 37. And from that point onwards, we heard nothing again. I ain't seen that goal, but I heard it was a Bruno mistake. So again, for Manchester United as of this season, that is very typical. But that result stayed as it was. At the same time, 3 minutes after that, West Ham scored. Antonio getting a goal, which meant West Ham went up into 6th, into the Europa League spot, and Man United dropped into the Conference League spot. And as I'm talking right now, Son has been given the golden boot. So I think he gets it, maybe because he got there first. So, yeah, congrats, Son, on the golden boot. Nice trophy as well. But Manchester United went down into 7th, Conference League spot. West Ham let it go. West Ham let it go. Minute 50, minute 80, and minute 92. Goals from Veltman, Gross, and Danny Welbeck meant they beat West Ham 3-1, and West Ham dropped back down into 7th, meaning that on a goal difference of 0, Man United finished 6th and qualified for the Europa League. I mean, talk about underwhelming. But congrats, Man United, I guess. Rather play Europa League than Conference League. Personally, that's how I look at it. Mo Salah as well, by the way, has been given a trophy. What trophy is that? Player of the season? Oh, Playmaker winner. He's been given Playmaker winner. I'm guessing that's most assists. So congrats, Mo Salah, on that. But Manchester United, Europa League. For Arsenal, Tottenham, as you can see on the screen, it was back and forth. Tottenham went 1-0 up. Arsenal went 1-0 up. Arsenal went 2-0 up. Tottenham went 2-0 up. 2-3, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5. It's just, that's how it went. 5-0 Spurs. That meant no matter what happened at Arsenal, even if Arsenal scored 86 goals, Spurs would still be getting top 4 and playing Champions League football. Mo Salah has been given a golden boot as well, by the way. So there it is. There is our answer. He has the award shared with Son. They both get a golden boot, and I think that's the right thing to do. So congrats to Mo Salah with the golden boot. And I think the highest assists, Playmaker award, if that is what it is, and Son with the golden boot as well. Both on 23 goals. And just to bring it back to Manchester United, Ronaldo has finished 3rd on the goal scoring tally with 18. With this Man United team. I just want to say that because that's for Ronaldo. Wow. That's Ronaldo, fair play to you. What a season. Man United, shocking season. But Ronaldo, incredible. As he would. But Arsenal have finished 5th, as that is now officially confirmed. That was confirmed basically last match day. But Arsenal 5th. Tottenham have got Champions League football. So congrats to Tottenham. As a Chelsea supporter, we don't normally congratulate Spurs on anything. But for this, it's the occasion. Well done. Congrats on top 4. You made it. And Arsenal, Thursday nights. Sorry. Thursday nights it is. Chelsea comfortably in 3rd. Chelsea had nothing to play for today. Chelsea with a 2-1 win over Watford. As I already mentioned, Kennedy coming on, having a very good game. So maybe there's a point to prove there. Maybe he gets a little run in pre-season. Maybe there's a chance for him to try and convince Thomas Tuchel with Alonso departing the club, if that does go ahead, which it seems like it will, as Fabrizio Romano has already confirmed, is that Kennedy now has a spot at the left wing-back role, or at least a spot to try and prove to Thomas Tuchel that he can play there. So going into pre-season, I feel like today he needed that performance, and he done very, very well. Chilwell made a return as well. So fair play Ben Chilwell for coming back despite the long awaited return. We didn't expect him to come back today. He has come back today. He played for 2 minutes, and that is the correct thing to do. For anyone trying to yell out Chilwell needed to play for the entirety of the flipping game or come on at half-time, no, he can't. He just can't. He came out for a little jog, and that was it. Just to make an appearance, and that was it. He still has to recover. He still needs to train and get back to full fitness. So Chelsea finishing 3rd. Congrats, I guess, to us on what has been a crazy season. Chelsea just needs sanctions lifted. Lift the sanctions and let's start going into the window and let's start rebuilding the squad, because we honestly need to rebuild this squad completely, especially in defence, completely. So we'll see what happens once Todd Boehly and the move is confirmed, which should be by the middle of next week. So we're waiting on that, and I'll keep you guys posted once that actually happens. And then the title race. This was unbelievable. This was insane. Aston Villa going 1-0 up. Right, Aston Villa going 1-0 up with a with a great goal. A great goal by Matty Cash. Poor defending from Cancelo. Matty Cash literally getting himself in behind, ball into the box, and he headers it. Edison with a hand on it, and it goes into the net. 1-0. At the same time, Wolves had gone 1-0 up against Liverpool at that point. With Pedro Neto. Neto getting a goal with poor defending, literally ball on the right-hand side, drags it across low on the ground into Neto, no one defending, taps it in. Very easy. And that was honestly really poor from Liverpool. I didn't expect them to defend in that manner. Sadio Mane, minute 24, gets the equaliser. And that's where you begin to think, okay, Liverpool are going to run away with this now. And they didn't. They waited up until minute 84 for Mo Salah to score. He had to come on from the bench. But in the meantime, whilst that was all happening and Liverpool were chasing that one more goal, Manchester City went down again with none other than Coutinho. And this is where I was starting to believe, and you could see on the watch along, this could be written. This could be written. Gerrard managing Coutinho, ex-Liverpool, with a great touch. It was a goal kick, then a back header into Coutinho's path. He managed to bring it down with a great touch to beat the defender and then slots it into the bottom corner. Beautiful from Coutinho. And that's when I was like, okay, Aston Villa are 2-0 up. Liverpool need one goal. They're going to do it. Lo and behold, Aguero! Or in this case, it wasn't Aguero. In this case, it was Gundogan, minute 76. Rodri, minute 78. Gundogan, minute 81. Unbelievable. In the space of 5 minutes, they scored 3. As soon as I said, Man City are not scoring 3. They're not scoring 3. They went 2-0 down. I'm like, they're not scoring 3. There's no way. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of Steven Gerrard's slip as a manager, as well as a player, for them to bottle it and to gift Manchester City 3 goals. And I have to say, the first goal, poor defending, you could say, even though it was a great finish from Gundogan. Rodri, just very, very opportunistic. And then Gundogan in the last minute, managing to get himself around the defender, KDB with the ball across, and it beats every single defender across the box and the goalkeeper. And it's a tap-in. Shocking. But that was the goal they needed. That third goal, that Gundogan, Aguero moment, was the goal that they needed to bring destiny back into their own hands. So at that point, Liverpool could have scored 605 if they wanted to in the last minutes. And City would have still become champions. So Manchester City have been crowned Premier League champions. Liverpool, commiserations. I have to say, Liverpool have had a fantastic season. Manchester City should have run away with this long ago. Right? And you remember when they were 11 points ahead? We all remember that time. Everyone was like, yeah, City have got this. It's done. I remember calling it in like January, February. City have got this. Done. And then they let it go. And Liverpool came back. And on top of that, Liverpool had to play 2 finals. They managed to get themselves to 2 finals. They beat Chelsea in penalty shootout, obviously, for those 2 finals. They've got themselves to a Champions League final, and they've got themselves to 1 goal away from the Premier League title. As a whole season, that is unbelievable. So Liverpool, you can honestly, as Mourinho used to do, keep your heads held high. Very, very, very good season. Congratulations despite the loss, and good luck in the Champions League final. Meanwhile, for Manchester City, what I do want to say, you're never champions by luck. You're champions because you deserve it. You're champions because over 38 games, you were the best team. And that is exactly how it's gone down. Manchester City brought it thin, really, really thin, but there was still that little bit of thinness that managed to get them over the line. And that is sometimes what you need. That 1 goal for you to win the title, sometimes that's all it takes. And the Manchester City, over 38 games, have put themselves into a position where they needed 1 goal like today in order for them to win the title. And at 2-2, they needed that goal. They got that goal. Hold on for 9 minutes. They did, plus stoppage time, and they're champions. So Manchester City, congratulations. Pep Guardiola in tears at the end of that. I don't think Man City, or maybe they will, but next season, I don't think Man City are going to find it as easy as they did in the first half of this season. I think there's going to be more competition. Chelsea will be looking to get back after the rebuild. Liverpool will be looking to build on this, and especially if they win the Champions League, they'll be looking to try and go further. There'll be new teams rocking up with money, like Newcastle. What Tottenham going to do under Conte? Don't expect much because it's Tottenham, but it's Conte. Manchester United under Ten Hag and all the players that are leaving, all the players that are coming in, what are they going to do? It's going to be a very interesting season next season. But there we are, people. Congratulations to Manchester City, Premier League champions 2021-22. Much congratulations to all of you. Liverpool, unlucky, and congratulations to you, and good luck in the Champions League final. Tottenham, congratulations on top 4. Arsenal and United, Congratulations on Europa League. And West Ham, congrats on Conference League. And there we are. And Chelsea, obviously, we already gave ourselves congratulations last week. So we've done all that. Today was a day out for us. So yeah, we'll see what happens going forward. But I do want to say before ending this, thank you to everyone across this Premier League season. I hope you've enjoyed my coverage, not just for Chelsea, but some of the other teams as well. And including today, the final day. I hope you've enjoyed everything that I've had to offer on this channel throughout this entire season. So much appreciated for all the support. All of you that have managed to get this number up to where it is now. 114,000 of you have subscribed, and I could not say thank you more than enough, honestly. You guys have been phenomenal in the comments. You guys are fantastic. Your interactions on the watch-alongs were brilliant. So I want to say a huge thank you. There will be one more watch-along, and that will be the Champions League final. We will be watching that here, and then that's the end of the season. I will be keeping you guys all up to date with the transfer news. I will be keeping you guys up to date with what is going on, not just for Chelsea, but across the spectrum. For all the big rumours that we're hearing, I will give you my opinions on it, and I'll keep you up to date. So there we are, people. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Have a good one, and I hope you enjoyed this final day. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification button to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash like button if you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. See you then. Take care, and peace.